Greetings and salutations. Everybody, it's happening, chat. It's happening. We have made it. We are playing some Endwalker. Endwalker. Final Fantasy Endwalker. We did it. We beat Shadow Blingo last night. Yay. We are. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, chat. I can feel it. I can see it. We're getting there, chat. We're getting to the end of this. Yeah. And since, like always, since we are officially at a new expansion beginning, let's go ahead and watch the intro video and see what the hell is happening in this. And hopefully we don't have another angel situation. You know, kind of like Shadow Blingo. But let's see, chat. Let's figure out what we are getting into, chat. What is going to be happening in the expansion other than being Geki Angel? You know, other than that. Also, this is like a remix of the battle theme from the last expansion. I think the guitar whips are similar. Okay, so I guess it was Endwalker with the moon. Okay. I remember a moon at some point. Then again, I guess we gotta pull what is it, Final Fantasy 3? What? I guess it was 3, why? But yeah, I think it was 3 when we went to the moon, if I remember right. Oh, thank God, they finally give their pants. Okay, I'm hyped for this expansion. They finally give their pants. I've been bitching about not having pants for ever since you showed up. Also, why am I playing a Final Fantasy 11 Dragon? Is it just because? Also, I got a net question. It's Paladin new? I see you no longer a summoner, huh?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on.
I do feel like we're actually doing more story stuff in this intro than we had previously.
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet,
Right, Ninja Gaiden characters. Okay, I got next question. Is this intro like canon to what's been happening in between the expansions?
hours come, creature. It's all or nothing.
Also now thinking about it, I guess it's a good thing you can got dragons again, like 11. At least that's something, I guess. But yeah, I wonder if this intro is like actually canon. But you know, the last few intro been a little wishy-washy as far as being nothing more than spectacle.
The stage is set, but will our heroes deign to play their part?
I don't know why you just said that music was really loud.
You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
This is a new area. I'm gonna assume this is a new area that no Daddy is from, right? Since the kingdom did say they're just gonna hang out and pretend like they're not real. No one boxing sage out.
I knew it. This star still has secret
I think that would be a yes.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on.
Do they believe it now?
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
I'm guessing they still not 100% believe it, huh? I still think this fight was a bad choice. Just edgy to be edgy at that point with him in the side. The other question, I wonder if we all going to do the pump engine screen thing. And I get A that well of having all the monsters come from the moon. Well, I guess it's time to see if that trade will actually have any amount of cannon to it. I guess it's time to figure that out. So, let's do it. Let's begin, chap, and see if they're just gonna start and shit going sideways, or are we gonna do like a mission too, and then everything can go sideways, or none of that actually matter in the end? You know, is it gonna be another Shadow Boil situation where they made up seem way more dialed than it actually ended up being? I guess we will see in about 15Q time, I guess, you know. And we will figure this out. So let's try to get comfy, chat. And actually fully begin this. Realistically, I imagine they're probably going to have us do probably like 4 or 5 missions before we actually get to the intro. Once again, if the intro is canon, that is. Because it made it seem like with how much acting was happening there, that was like happening in between expansions. But let's see. Talk with me, no. Let's begin. Okay, buddy. What do we got? Also, the main question here: how long till she actually get the pants? That is gonna be the true question here. That is the main answer we need now. Out of all, I'm going back to the Mensa. Okay. Out of all the questions we have, which I don't really have any, but if say I did, the pants are still more important. You know? They're like, also someone don't know how to play an instrument, so we just gonna keep on moving. This is the plan, chat. Tonight, we are not stopping till she get her pants. Watch, it gonna be like one mission, knowing all luck. To be honest, I'd be happy with one mission. Wait, can I get in here? Hey, nice. We can get in here for free. Fantastic. Talk to me, little lady. Okay, everything seems fine right now.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
We'll see how accurate that's going to be. I'm sensing our boat going to be
It is
blown
nice to
up.
have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
And then he died.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
And then we die. Gotta keep the family
Aye.
tradition up.
'Tis upon reflection that every
Well, they
twist
die at
of
least.
time's
With
river
no.
and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian?
No comment?
Sir Estinian?
I think we got no comment, chap.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Keep him in place,
You've
buddy.
made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Are we leaving you behind while you look sad?
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Do you want to hop on the bus?
It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Yeah, no reason to war. You can't change it, but you want to hop on the boat.
Well, that's hardly comforting.
When have I ever been,
good.
child?
You're still here.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
Oh, you guys going to be playing water in a
Flamine and
moment?
the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
I hate to break it to them, but they can be the fourth one to die, aren't they?
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Don't worry, lady. It'll be fine. We're only going to get attacked by a Kraken. Or some pirates, or some Gilding. You never know. But like I said, someone might get attacked by a Kraken and someone's going to be fishing on this boat. I'm just saying. I lived through that many times already.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Wait, are we gonna be attacked by a Kraken?
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Okay, I don't think we're getting a Kraken. Also, I see the map is back. Pip! How you doing, Pip? How you doing? Miku for good luck. Let's see that Miku. I see Miku very excited. Don't worry, with it, Pimp. But you how glossy-eyed Miku is. We're gonna do just fine in the new land. Thank you, Pip. How you doing tonight? Wait, we got Donut now? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Krispy Kreme donut. What? We talking about Donut Lady. I think I really want a donut, Pip.
Feel. Think.
Wait, do they not have shields on that boat?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
And no beds?
Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Wait, were you installing the game for the person who bought it? Or that's separate? Man, 95% of Mario games? What game got left out at that point? Would it be something like Galaxy or... oh god, what was whatever the last one was called? Hi buddy, hi Leon.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
I see, Pip.
Here. Feel.
Probably good to have backups.
Think. And thus do we meet face to face.
We got a
at last.
maiden.
My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
I finally got a maiden, chat. Yeah, also I guess also makes sense because, you know, Mario plus Rabbids technically a different type of game as well. Cause that's leaning more into strategy XCOM type game. Oh, really? I didn't realize that's something was able to do. I thought as soon as, like, you know, you do the hack, it just, you know, online, it's just off the table. Outside of going through emulators, I guess. Or like, Nintendo emulator, or whatever console emulator. Yeah, I wonder why Luigi Mansion was having a problem. Free can go. Hey, you can never say no to free caffeine, you know, Pip? Yeah, why now, Hylian?
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer.
Great.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Eidolon has always been. A primal.
And I need to kill you.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse, which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
Hey, at least you found a walk around on that, Pip.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Also, that kind of neat that you can pick, like, the frame rate, or, like, the normal frame rate, oh, not frame rate,
when you truly understand what is at stake,
form well, that's the
your
word.
journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable. Then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
Yeah, if you did like a system update, like, had a very
further.
good chance it would have bricked it.
Your
Or something
traveler's
would have
heart must
blown.
yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
So good call on that, Pip.
We shall meet again, and soon.
Yeah, maiden is a primal chant. So now beg the question. Is everyone that highly in touch? Are we all temple? That can be the big plot reveal. We all been temple the whole time.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Hi, Diana. Got a Diana chat.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
Oh, and Diana down.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
I had a lot of hope you put into that city, cat lady. So yeah, so we pretty much were like, oh, he's not gonna help us, good, we're just gonna go to his house. You know? Fine, if you're not gonna help us, we're just gonna come here and do it ourselves, huh? You know? Then again, I guess we still gotta get the main leader on board, so...
Okay. Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets.
You're gonna be the Waddle City
they
for
deigned
15.
to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Time to figure out they can be a shitty hub town or not. Hopefully it's small. That's my hope.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
I don't know,
Hasn't
like,
Sharlayan all but
the
severed
kid dad
relations
seemed
with
pretty
foreign
angry
powers?
about it.
Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Well, I think we're gonna get deported.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration offices were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Well, let's see if we're gonna be deported, champ.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Shit.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldesion.
Wait, is it good or bad?
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Oh, she's not buying it.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
Caught it tall. The only one to actually get a line. Of course.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
So the telephone book?
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Well, you two kind of lost your titles, so... Are you guys gonna try to keep the title?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
Okay, they keep the title.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Eventual. I can actually be champion, huh? Actually, I did say I am eventual, so we're going with it.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea. And it does indeed match the profile provided.
Damn right it does.
You may enter. And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formerly, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Will he remember, chat? I think he forgot.
If you'll allow me.
Hey, how you doing, Quayon?
associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Okay, I think Quayon just saved the day, chat.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Hey, hopefully wherever she's taking her, have a bed.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Can you guys wait for the conversation to be a little farther away, please? We're still technically on the border, so you know, kind of don't need to be speaking too loudly. Also, did I just get a weapon? What did we just get? Come on, give me a new pair of pants. Never mind, what I have is still better. Okay. What are we doing, Quayon? Oh. My bad. Hang on, let me click on you. Wait, what? Don't you require one or more NPC accompanies you in order to proceed to quest? Didn't we always went through that once already? I feel like we've been here, done that before. Okay. So, yay! They following me. Wait, do I gotta talk to Quayon? Okay, what are we doing? I did a thing. Wait, do I gotta use an item or something? Oh, digital talk of discussion. Oh. Got it. So just enter dialogue stuff, huh? No, I do not want to talk to you. I'm trying to get to Quito. Let me get to Quito, please. So, do I gotta do this every time? I guess it is a tutorial, so... Okay. And then that way? Hopefully they don't outstay that gimmick. Like they did with the whole aiming and shooting bit in the last couple. You know, knock on wood here. Okay. Done and done. Now, where we going? Okay, the plate might not be as huge. It kind of looking at that part of the map. Do seem like it might be a little more simple. You know, compared to the last couple hubs we have had. Alright. Give me main crystal, please, and thank you. Alright. We done? Was this right? Okay, never mind. They are still following me. Got it. Alright. Did heal? Hey. Yep. Is that it? Okay, never mind. We're not done yet. Got it. Wait. Do I get up though from here? I think so. Hopefully, once it's all said and done, hopefully I can find my chocobo here. Because the Indian plate does seem a little more straightforward. Still a lot of verticality here. Also, you can wait 1 second. I need to get me another shiny. Thank you. Alright, talk to me, lady. Okay. So, wait, are we going back that way? Okay, hang on. I think we're going down for this. Hold on, I take back my statement. I guess it's not technically the city from 15. Because it's less, you know, city-like, I guess. Okay, you can wait. I'm getting me another crystal. I wonder if they introduced the quests, originally as a way to stop people from getting lost. Yeah, especially after the last, like, hub city being, like, so odd and, like, completely confusing most of the time. So, I wonder if we're doing that because of that. Okay, we good? Yeah, I think the city is about that big. Like now I'm actually walking it. Oh, you can hang on 1 second, lady. I'm getting me another shiny. Alright. We good? I'm gonna assume that it is, and we get a cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna assume we're going in hill. That would be it, yeah. Also, this is one hell of a nice little, like, study you got going on, lady.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
But they're all being possessed.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. but the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
Not enough of it. We split up like 3 or 4
Though
each.
it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision.
Oh, so I get a pick?
Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Okay. Let's see if they actually give me a choice on where we go. Time to see if that is a thing or not. I think it will, and I'm gonna help Quayon. I will help you, Forkot. You better than the guy who grew his eye back. Or, you know, you're just gonna let me get both of these, okay. Never mind, I guess we can take on both quests at the same time, okay. I don't know. So, okay, so we all hanging out in the city still, okay. Also, can I use the chocobo? Aw, I can't use the chocobo shout. Wait, am I not clicking on that? Okay, I guess I'm not clicking on that. Got it down. Alright. Fair enough. Did I get the big landmark already? I'm not for sure. I guess we can double check in a moment.
Right, we're all set.
That was not the voice I was expecting, lady.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavner.
I would have preferred more test subjects.
Wait, you could have just
Oh,
teleported
well, never
here?
mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
So he didn't need it. He could just teleport behind enemy lines, huh? Well, I get not enemies as of now, but kind of enemies?
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Wait, is it like Final Expansion later and they
one
now
last thing.
pointing what up?
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Wait, what?
What?
That would have been some very important information to have before we started touching thing, lady. Well, we officially lost in the void. I would not expect him to be leaving the city so fast, champ. Okay. I guess we're gonna roll with that then.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay.
Holy shit, this is boring. Please stop playing and just talk.
What tonight discussion, Joe? What do we got for the
Now across
night?
this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh, time to puke. How you doing tonight, Joe?
What chance?
We are officially in Endwalker now. And he dead.
Against such an insidious foe.
We got a little Xenoblade vibes happening. Just a little bit to this area. How long we got, Joe? In March, right? Seems like a lot is happening in March.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Okay, it's more end of March, okay. Yeah, come on, we got that, we got the WoW expansion. What else is coming that month? When we reward in like
there was a note
4 or 5 days.
with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
The thing is that the same engine that when we were 8 had won it on. Or 9, I mean. It'd been the engine that Capcom been winning all them games on. Yeah, Dragon Dogma, Mega Man 11, Red Evil 7, 8, 9, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter, Wise, and Wilds. the dinosaur game as well, so. But yeah, remember that Capcom main engine, I think they are slowly figuring it out. Especially after the Monster Hunter Wild update that they ended up finding out thanks to a model. Remember, usually the people who make the engine don't really matter in the end. Because remember, like, most of that stuff is like hire interns or other company they hire to help out. And also internal. You know, not just one person creating the engine. Because let's be honest, so like, if any engine need to be replaced, it need to be the freaking Protector one at that point. But yeah, I haven't been like the biggest fan of RE engine, but you can say that it seemed to do a very good job as far as like different types of games. Hell, the Dead Rising remake was also an RE engine. Yeah, remember, they've been like a tech thing throughout, of being like, you know, Dead Rising was how many enemy can be on Queen. Same thing I get also for the dinosaur game as well. Like, Mega Man 11 was a test to see how platformer was. The engine itself was originally made for Resident Evil 7, so, you know, Resident Evil was kind of built for it. Slap VR right away. Oh, the person that made the game. To be honest, I have never stopped. But the thing is, that never have stopped Capcom before. Cause remember, like the Cradle, Mega Man, Resident Evil, and Devil May Cry did not work at Capcom anymore, and they haven't in decades.
Dragons.
Who is it, person? Yeah, I don't know about that. So, usually one person doesn't really matter about leaving. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to, like, how well did Dragon Dogma, in the case of Dragon Dogma, how well did Dragon Dogma do? But remember, I think Capcom is pretty open with those sales numbers, right? Let me see. See, well, in total, because I'm seeing monthly sales. Yeah, Dragon Dogma franchise have attended 10 million units as of now, or as of April anyway. But no, Dragon Dogma will come back. Because I know, I need to look more into it. But it seemed like the last, Monster Hunter Wild update was like the last update before expansion. So I think they are almost getting close to moving on from that. And I imagine a lot of them devs are going to be the one that will, if they do a Dragon Dogma DLC, it would be that dev. Or devs, I should say. Here we go. Is this what I'm looking for? Yes. I think this is it. Yeah, this is from Capcom directly. Can you please turn off? Okay, we're not gonna turn it off. Okay, got it. So let's see. Yeah, as of 2025. Okay, so this is a quarterly report. So Monster Hunter World at 22 million, 18 for Wise, 16 for Resident Evil 2, 16 for 7, iPhone at 15. Man, really? Village was less than 7 and 2. I get 2 makes sense that we make. Yeah, 4 at 12, Wild at 11. Yeah, so Devil May Cry in the same camp as Wild. Yeah, so those are the top 10, and when we were 3 in top 10. So, do we have a full list? Oh yeah, we do, right here. Here we go. Let's see, Thornblade, man, all these 6 did 10 million. God damn. Wait, really? Street Fighter 5 sold more than 6? I wonder if because 5 had way more dick counts, I wonder. Yeah, Resident Evil 1 we make. Wait, is it exclusively, I wonder if this is exclusively like PlayStation 3 version. Yeah, PS4 6 only did 4.3. Yeah, Dragon Dogma 1 at 4.2 million, 4.20 million. Yeah, so Monster Hunter, oh, not Monster Hunter, Jesus Christ. Dragon Dogma 2 is not that much below Dark Arisen. But that number is probably only a little bit higher because they actually did do a port. And then that PC port yields later. So yeah, so Dragon Dogma 2 is 29 of the best seller. Man, more than Revelation, more than 5. Really, more than Monster Hunter Freedom United. I was paying United to be a little higher. And Devil May Cry 4 at 3.7. Oh, that special edition, okay.
I told you to stop looking at hentai on the
We're not
family
looking at
TV.
hentai. Man, Resident Evil 8D collection only with 3.3.
Huh. This is a bit more depressing than even I was imagining.
This is what happened when you go look at release number from the company directly. God, dude. DMC sold more than Dead Rising 2. Oh, yeah, Special Edition did sell more than original Devil May Cry. Man, 8D collection with 3 million, huh? Yeah, they're the PS4 port. So that is what? What was it? That was like 5-6 million if we count both ports. Now I'm curious. How far did it go? Really? Yeah, Monster Hunter 32 at 2.4. And that game got a third game coming out. That's something. Yeah, original version of Resident Evil 5 Gold Man, it tied with Dino Crisis 1. I wonder if it's counting like the PS3 port of Dino Crisis 1. Man, poor Lot Planet, man. Speaking of a franchise that need to come back and get back to its roots. We're doing Devil May Cry with 2.6 million or 2.16 million. Wait, what? Oh, that's the Wii version. Okay, I was getting ready to say, it's like, wait, did Devil May Cry outsell when we were 4, but no, that's the Wii version. Man, Dead Rising was 1.8, and they got what, 5 games, 6 games? But then again, I don't know that count because, you know, that was a distant time back then. You know, I am not surprised that Dead Rising 4 sold about as many as Devil May Cry 2. Oh, Dead Rising. Wait, the Wii Master is 160? Really? God, dude, man, that's up. 1.6 for special edition for 5. God damn, man. Yeah, on GameCube, 1.60 million units for Resident Evil 4 originally. God, you can really tell how time changed. That freaking Remember Me so as many as Resident Evil 4 originally did. Hey, nice. Trido did 1.50. That's good. That Trido remake I remember being good back in the day. I wonder, is this available anywhere? It say PC. I wonder if it's still available on PC. Dude. 1.35 for the original Resident Evil remake. Yeah, 1.30 White Devil Dragon Dogma original. God, dude. 1.30 for Devil May Cry 3 originally. I wonder, like, don't get me wrong, back in the day, 1 million was, like, insane during the generation. But, I wonder, in retrospect, maybe, I'm wondering if the difficultness of the original release of 3 kind of hoarded a bit. And that was the other reason they did that Wii print to make the game easier. Is this original? Oh, download for Resident Evil 6 at 1.20 million. Interesting. But no, can you, because the thing is like Capcom gonna keep the white to like Dragon Dogma and all that stuff, so like anything, oh, here we go. Here's some interesting numbers. Like, all that stuff will eventually come back. Everything eventually come back. So it is... Okay, so this is counting all sales. Okay, here we go. So... Man, Monster Hunter Wild at 11 million right now. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 at 11 million. Resident Evil 1 at 5.10.
Done here yet, homework, Cav?
Don't wait, now why we don't get numbers?
Talking
This is why we're looking at numbers. Yeah, 4.10 from Dragon Dogma 2. I wonder if it's recent or is it just in the window release?
The flame calls to me, not by its warmth or its pumpkin-spiced aroma, but by its desire for calamity and destruction.
Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously masturbating, swerving and I'm screaming and I violently come. I come! Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously masturbating. Come on the wheel and then I come on the dash and then I come on the floor and then I'm done.
I got distracted by spreadsheet. What happening? What? I blinked out into numbers. Yeah, didn't I could be wrong, but wasn't there like a private server that started up for Dragon Dogma? So that game got shut down in, what was that? Was that 2020, 2021? I feel like I remember hearing about a private server starting up. Yeah, because the thing about that engine, I think the engine itself is still like in experimental territory. Because I am very, very curious to see. The Dragon Dogma and Motto on a While were the two that had the most issues. Because every other game is pretty much fine. And I think the main thing for that is like both of them games are designed to be more open and dealing with like a lot of enemy AI stuff. Cause you know, all the other games, you know, outside of my own like visual biasness for it, yeah, them are the only two games that technically had any issues. And the whole thing is like, I am very curious to see, now thanks to that model who reported like the bug that ended up fixing Motto on the Wilds. I am wondering like, will that be one of them situations now moving forward for any game that is open? That they will be much more stable, at least on PC anyway. I'm very curious about that. I'm kind of curious, like, what that solution, like an engine solution that can be translated into other games or not. Yeah, because all the remakes and stuff, pretty much everything Capcom been doing for the last, God, what? Over a decade now, ever since Resident Evil 6, every game from Resident Evil 6 onward have all been on the same engine. Like every game Capcom have done. No, Dragon Dogma died in 2019. The private servers have been running forever. But yeah, MMO developed by Capcom for the PlayStation 3, PS4, and Microsoft Windows in 2015. As of 2019, the servers have been shut down. A follow-up to the 2012 action RPO role-playing game Dragon Dogma. But no, the official server shut down in 2019. There was a private server that have been live. How long has the private server been around? Is it called, Dragon Dogma Online, Dogma Rising, I think is the name of the server. But yeah, anything about 2019 have been private sold. How many all though? Okay, yeah, so there are 2 private sold. We got Rising, and we got DDDON. It's the 2 private sold. But yeah, the original game was 15 to 19, and then everything beyond 2019 had been private. Also, my controller died. Because I remember when they actually shut down the game after like a warp window. I thought it was 2020, but... Controller, are you going to connect? Thank you. Because I remember I had a Japanese account and I had Dragon Dogma Online on it on PS4. What am I looking for, chat? Also, we got elfin people here. Wait. Let's see. Oh, I'm searching for Dragoon Man. Oh, I'm gonna assume I'm going the right way if I'm getting sick. Yeah, this is for DDON. This video for the other private server. Yeah, because literally in the description, they literally say DDON. Yeah. So yeah, DDON Discord server, installing guide. But yeah, there's a private server. Cause to be honest, it's like this is like one of them cases of like I feel like any game that have any a little bit of following will always get a private server if it can be helped. I'm just happy the private server also finally did a fan patch for the story. Yeah, I don't remember, like, what was the reason for it. Because the thing that I always found dumb about it is how they never brought it to America. Between that and, like, the Dragon Ball Z MMOs, like, they just stayed in... I get Dragon Ball technically with more of a Korean thing, but still. That is, like, my biggest thing, is, like, you bring it out on PS3, you port it to PS4, and you never bother doing a US translation. I guess in some way, I get that also a point, a Dragon Quest scenario with what was it? I think with Dragon Quest 10, that was the MMO that never came to America. I think that was 10. But then again, I guess also, around that time, Capcom was still, you know, not exactly back on top of the game yet. Like, don't get me wrong, we were a little bit removed from the bullshit that was, you know, what they did with Marvel, but and you know, Bionic Commando and all that. Where am I going? Am I going that way? Oh, there he is. But yeah, that's one thing that always bothered me. Like, how did you run that game for like what, 3 or 4 years, and never ported it anywhere outside Japan? Kind of fell in the same camp of like PSO2, of just like, why? Like, why did it take 10 years for PSO2? Wait, am I down here? But yeah, the mod, wait, oh yeah, you're talking about, Dragon Quest? Wait, what is Motto Quest? I think that's Dragon Quest, right? Hang on. Oh no, Motto Quest. Oh, yeah, there was, that one. Wasn't it the NFT game? Wait, or maybe not. Hang on, let me see. Oh, that's not it. That's a deck builder. Yeah, wasn't Motto Quest? But like seeing images of it, I'm having flashback. Wasn't Motto Quest the one that was NFT? Oh, look at the website. Built by a game fan, Motto Quest, which is an iOS game developed by Gleed. So this game do this? What is it website? Is this official? This feels very odd.
Dogshit streamer, I got a gift for you. You ready?
Oh god, what the gift? What the gift? Yeah, last update was 4 months ago. Actually, I didn't.
Off you by Joe.
Oh god.
Can I get a box?
Everyone's gay. Yeah. This is insane. Everyone's gay. Everyone's gay.
Everyone's gay. Mayo is the worst Chucky player in the planet.
I'm jaded, I'm old, I'm middle-aged. The fire's gone out, the spark has died. I see something amazing and I just kind of think,
how you guys doing? How you doing? Thank you for the way, Genesis. I haven't played it. I haven't played it on PC. I played it on console. I was just hoping I could bring up the PC achievement and actually see, but I think they hit it.
WTF.
Yeah, I played it on console because I didn't want to play it on PC at launch because I did not know how OBS was gonna do, and also
X was so impressed by me and the Chucky Fantasy. Oh my, such talented slices. Oh my.
Are you officially a Chucky player now? Or are you gonna be a token kill?
Troy became Josh.
Wait, what? Oh my god, I did. I absolutely did become Josh. We become one, chat. We fused. We fused together. But yeah, I played it on console for two main reasons originally. I did not know OBS would let me do it. And then the other reason, it was because I got Elder Ring for like 20 bucks on Xbox. Because I had like a shit ton of coupons from the Xbox Live little point system, and also from GameStop, doing a like Prime Super whatever the membership thing was called back in the day. Back when they used to give like
so good. Marag BB money, Marag BB game.
Yeah, back when they were doing $5 a month gift cards. Chucky
Troy.
is evil, I'm telling you. He's so hard to see
Troy.
when playing it. What up?
Troy.
What up? What up? I will take the big frog. I will take it, but so you guys are just joining. We're talking about Dragon Dogma stuff and completion and Elder Ring completion. But yeah, honestly, it's very simple to see how many people actually beat the game. You know, if we go, hang on, let me look. What was it? What did it call, like, trophy.com or something? What was it for PlayStation? Let me see. Yeah, it was just PlayStation Trophy. Let me see. We look up. Yeah. Let's do Elder Wayne.
One day I will 100% Elden Ring. I
got quotes.
I only have 2 ending trophies left.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. You way closer than I am. Never mind. Never mind. But I do one day want 100% Dark Souls 2. Like, I'm a human. I'm a human. Let me in. Thank you. What were the trophies? Trophies.
I 100% ed Dark Souls 1 and 2.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I want to say in Dark Souls 2, I'm missing, I think 2 Wayne? 2 or 3 Wayne? Also, can we see percentages from here anymore? Because I know we can't on console. Let me see. I want percentages. Show me a percentage.
But I did it back on Xbox 360.
Dude, like, to be totally honest, I need to look and see how the achievements are on the 360. Just mainly because of, like, I imagine probably a little bit easier on the 360 not having to deal with, you know, the crappy enemy placement and, what was it called? The Fort Sin, wasn't it? Yeah, do they not show? Maybe the site just don't show percentages. Hang on. But yeah, I don't remember how good I did on the 360 version. But they would have been the base game, because I don't think I ever had the DLC on the 360. Wait, is it that one? Actually, is it PSN profile that shows up? Oh. It's looking promising. It's looking promising. Wait, what just happened? Oh, that is not game. That is player name. Oops. Well, okay, hang on, chat. Where is it on here that you can sort?
Ladies and ladies, Mayo is going. Snuggly snugmara baby
sleepy
frog
time.
shy. Night night chat. Night night Troy. May Chucky tuck you all nicely to bed.
Of course, of course.
My.
He's gonna come out of nowhere and just grab me. I'm telling you, every time I know a Chucky player, I never freaking see him. Ah, here we go. Can I do a game search now? But, hey, there we go. But have yourself a wonderful night, Jen said. Thank you for the wait. Get you some sleep, my dude. Get you some sleep, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Hey, here we go. Here is all percentages. This is what I wanted. Okay. Enhance, because I can't see. But Abby's up a good one, Genesis. To know you now a token,
Good night, Mayo, dear. The snuggliest of snug sleeps to you, my fab friend. All the Kodama blessings too.
Okay, we got 40% at Giant. 53% of players got the Mimic Tail. Yeah, the whole Elder Wayne thing, Joey, bullshit. Because like we got 58% of people set the file or set the tree on fire. 71% restored the power of the Great Wound. So yeah, so over half of the player base did beat Elder Wayne. At least on PlayStation. That's not counting Xbox, that's not counting PC. But at least on PlayStation, over half of the player base beat it. But yeah, we can look at Darker Wisdom. Let's see how Darker Wisdom have done. Where is my search button again? Aha, here we go. Okay, got it. You're gonna make me do the whole thing. Wait, what am I doing? We need dragon. If I could type dog. What dragon dogma? Really, dragon dogma. Did I misspell dragon chant? Is it AR? I always get that confused. Nope, that's not it. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let me get the Zac. Do I have Dragon Dogma 1? I do. Nice. Oh, you got a goddamn S in it. You one of them titles, I see. You are one of them titles. There we go. Well, no, they did Darker Wisdom 1 on PS3 white at one game. Am I right about now? Wait, how did I see the trophies? Ah, here we go. So. Because I'm assuming this is the final achievement line. So 30%? Wait, what is 20? Oh, the couple 50 location is 20%. Yeah, I think this is the last achievement for the finale. It's 30%. How much is a platinum? Wait, why is it saying Dragon Dogma 2? Why are we doing 2? I clicked on Dragon Dogma 1. Are we being iffy? Wait, does it not have Dragon Dogma 1 or the backwards? I get, hang on, actually, no, wait a minute. Did I play it on PC? Chat, did I play Dragon Dogma on PC? Did I do that? Oh, yes, I do have achievement. Hang on, we can just look at it here. There we go. Do Steam, hang on, do Steam actually show percentages? Because it shows percentages here. Wait, does it not actually show the percentages if I don't have the achievement? Did it? Wait, hang on. Okay, here we go, here we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, I figured it out. So we're not doing feed 1 mode. We need to complete the game 1 time, not New Game Plus. Wait, is level 200 a cap? Is that a thing? And the thing is, on PC, it was one game. Like Dark of Wisdom and the base game is just one on PC. Kind of like how it was on PS4. Because don't forget, like, Dark of Wisdom was only DLC on PS3 and 360. Which I guess we could technically... Hang on, let me see. I guess we can always look on 360 and see what the numbers are. Okay, are you gonna give me percentages? Oh, I see how this is. I'm like, what is happening? That way, blocking an ad. Here we go. Yeah, so... Okay, we do got percentages. So this is 360 Dark of Wisdom only. So I think it's Dark of Wisdom only. I kind of wish I knew what the ending was, so I would have a better idea what one of these. Ow, Diana! Don't, no, claws. Claws, don't you stretch with your claws out on Belkin, cat. Cause these adults so in Elder Wayne it's easy to look. This one got 73%. Cause the collectathon stuff is pretty low. I wonder, was there an achievement for beating Dark of Wisdom? Is that a secret? 35% on secret equipment. You playing on F-Bot, right, Joe? Yeah, that's secret bots. Wait, is this secret or these are just like the ones that are locked? "26% of the player base killed 3,000 enemies." That is surprising. Then again, maybe there's just a lot of enemy being thrown at you. But yeah, either way you go is like, once you beat Dark of Wisdom, you should have an achievement or have something being like marking near the end, and you can look at the percentage and easily get an answer of how many people have actually beat it. Only got up to a percentage that near the end anyway. Because 100% of the player beat Prologue.
Watch me clear it when I play it next.
Yeah, let her know what the percentage is. Or let me know what the achievement it calls so I can actually easily find it.
GG, no skill easy. It's not like Dark Souls, I got a chance.
Yeah, because isn't... I'm trying to remember. Like, isn't like the whole thing on the Dragon Dogma side, it like got more to do with like stamina and placement, and not exactly like pattern recognition. Especially since any Dragon Dogma 1 is still like way more open than any of the From Software games all up to Elder Wayne. So yeah. Anyway, what were we doing? Other than looking at stats? Tonight it did nothing but that. We were looking at cell data, then achievement data. It just numbled. Tonight, streamer just numbled, chat. It numbles that far the eye can see.
Reason him saying that it's cause it's Moreso RPG, not a Dark Souls game, close to a Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Could be not the reason why the Monster Hunter Dev made Dragon Dogma. Because I'm still in the camp with soul games. I still don't think soul games are that difficult. You know, the only thing that I think a lot of people have issue with as far as like making Dark so easy is the same as like old school
It's
RPG.
right on my alley, and in playing as a fighter already maxing rank on it, one more to go. Lol, I beaten griffins and almost murdered the dragons if they stop fucking running off.
They are bad about that. That was the thing that annoyed me in Monster Hunter as well, as them always running away. But yeah, I think the most issue people have with Dark Souls as far of it is just not having the patience to grind. You know, if you actually want to do it easily. You know, channel your old school RPG when you would spend 9 hours doing this. You know? You gotta do this in Dark Souls and you find. Like everything will die in like a handful of hits. Or, you know, you can also just straight up cheese almost every boss in the game as well. Oh, you following me? Okay. I am still honestly amazed at, like, how much you can just cheat the fuck out of Dark Souls 1. At least the remaster, anyway. Like, you can kill bosses without any going in the room with the bosses.
What I notice with Dogma, it's so small on combat system. Unless I got to unlock more of those scrolls, my thief is beefy with them. Might turn my pawn to thief next, since her mage is also maxed soon.
Yeah, I'm not for sure on that end, because I never got far enough to do it. Because it seems like Dragon Dogma, Elite Dragon Dogma 2 is kind of deep with the different classes. But I didn't get far enough into Dragon Dogma to get into, like, progression beyond, you know, dabby or magic. Wait, did I fuck up? Do I gotta do this again? Oh no, I guess it counted. Okay, we good. Because at some point, like I said, I do want to go back to Dragon Dogma 2. Now that a lot of the stuff supposedly supposed to be fixed, from my understanding. You haven't complained about it yet, so I guess something gotta be fixed out. And also, I still need to do Monster Hunter Y DLC. Sorry, buddy. We just not have any luck with you buying stuff, bud. By the way, chat, how long do we play as the Elephant Man in this? How long do they add that as a playable race? You know, just let people play at beat tribes.
Because him having fun, lol, no stutters or issues. Sadly getting like below 60 FPS, but it's stable enough. No micro stutters or tearing, so
Okay.
good.
Yeah, because like I said, when I was doing, because I know most people, like in cities, were getting in like single digits.
Neat thing too, I can play it remote play on my ROG Ally Z1 lol.
Yeah, because for me, as long as, you know, the frame rate is not like going from like 60 to like 10 to 20, back to 60, back to 4. You know, as long as not doing like that kind of jumping. But like, I'm more like good on my end. I was just a little surprised, like, you know, back at launch, you know, we were getting almost single-digit numbers, like going through NVIDIA now, which is very surprising. Like, you know, I get like lag through internet sometimes if I'm on a bad server, but like actual frame drops, that never happened on NVIDIA. So it like, you know, the port got to been bad at launch if they were having that kind of issue. Okay, where we going, buddy? That way. But yeah, if it's staying like 60, 50-ish, like Indian City, it's like, that is perfectly fine. Or just pull me and play enough
Level
Dodie.
25, me and CM's pawn with mine been farming hard lol, also I fact checked with I lol.
Did you get any actual like combat
How
level
port
from that?
crystals actually work? Portable port crystals, the ones you place, you can place them anywhere outdoors. They stay there forever unless you manually pick them back up. The game does not overwrite or delete them on its own. You can have up to 10 placed at once. Permanent port crystal rings. These are fixed installations, like the one in Gran Soren. They cannot be moved and cannot be overwritten.
And you said they were for teleporting? I don't think I ever teleported in that game.
Or teleporting, lol.
Okay, so did teleporting. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I ever teleported. Because I think I was walking everywhere in that game. Because, you know, it's lots of stuff to just stumble into. Because I kind of feel like about Dragon Dogma 2, at least from what I played. It's like kind of how I feel about like Skyrim, of just like, you know, go on foot at least up to the end game.
Fact check asked. What you can level on a friend's pawn when you hire your friend's pawn. 1. Vocation rank. Yes, you can level this. Their pawn gains vocation XP from every monster you kill, every quest you complete,
Isn't that just
every
like
higher rank
information
enemy
of
encounter.
being
This
like-
means you can max their vocation for them just by playing normally. Bestiary knowledge. Yes, you can improve this. Their pawn learns monster weaknesses, climbing spots, behavior patterns,
That was the main
how to
selling
fight
point for the fourth
specific
game.
enemies. This makes their pawn way stronger when they return to your
Yep.
friend.
The knowledge that
World
was
knowledge.
super important.
Yes, you can improve this. Their pawn learns locations, shortcuts, quest hints, NPC routes. This is why pawns sometimes say I know this place. What you cannot level 1. Pawn's character level. No, only the owner can level this. Pawn level only increases when your friend earns XP, or their pawn is hired and earns rift crystals. Not XP. You cannot raise their character level, only their vocation rank.
Yeah, the location and monster weaknesses were like the selling point for Dragon Dogma back in the day. That was like the main thing of them trying to bring you decent. Which honestly is still like one of the coolest parts of, you know, that franchise in general. Like, between that and rivalry from like Shadow of Mordor, fuck you WB, it's like the two most like net gen like feeling mechanics. Like, it kind of sucked that really no other game really have done that. And then not also counting, you know, WB copyright on the whole Nemesis system stuff. But man, it would be nice if more game was allowed to do that, or do the Dragon Dogma stuff. Yep. You happy, buddy? I saved you. I'm guessing you didn't get to buy your stuff, did you? Alright. Where we going? Wait, hang on. Can I? Hey, I can use my chocobo heal. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my chocobo music? I had a heart attack moment. Just like, did they get rid of my chocobo music? But no, we good. We good. Also, by the way, I probably should be doing that, right? Wait, hang on. What was that? Wait, what? South? Okay, so it was that way. Okay. Did I say eat? Okay, it's fine. We'll worry about it later. We help with story. Let's not get too distracted. Alright, well, my light dude, there you are. Hey, buddy, talk to me. I think I fixed your problem for now. Got what we needed, buddy? Okay. Back to Chocobo. Also, just see if there is one going that way. How big is that map? Okay, not that big. Is there really no flying shards over here? Man, there is not. Okay. Whatever you say, gang. There are a lot of dead people that can wait 1 second. They dead. They're not going anywhere. I got a quitto to get. Okay. Now. Who mortal, everybody? Was it you guys? Were you guys being busy while I was away, huh? Everybody finally became the villain they needed to be. Wait, you're not dead?
What happened here?
When in doubt,
their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
Oh, we walked into a court. Got it.
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
I think they were trying to get on an asteroid.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Hey, you do you. I'm just visiting.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Yes, my friends. Gather round.
Oh God, Chad.
I have
They're
them right
literally
here.
just saying when I'm like hamburgers.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
You're the dragoon, buddy.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Well, being at the end, we getting cheeky, chat.
Oh dear,
Seems like an
poor
odd time to be
companion.
cheeky, I
What
guess.
with the new scales and
Well,
your
they can
timely
get horribly
arrival,
depressing
my
in a
colleagues
few
are a
missions.
little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Also, I think Dragoon Man's just gonna have a bad time in this in this area, isn't he? I think it'd be a bad time for him right as soon as we landed here. Alright. What up, lady? Wait, is it in the room? Okay, no, it's not. Don't worry, we're never gonna see Dragoon ever again, Chad. He's just gone forever now. The one time he was like, I would team up with you guys, and he's just gonna be dead. He's gonna get torn into potions. Alright. Wait, well, too? Oh. I didn't even see the little guy. Okay, got it. I'm following you. You obviously know what you're doing. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of surprised it took it that long to get PSO2 design in this. Wait, am I about to talk to you? Oh wait, he is still technically talking. Come on, buddy. Fine, I will stand back. If you want me to stand back, I will stand back. Oh. Are we good? That would be a yes. Okay. Where we going, little guy? Oh, by the way, this whole fan change is gonna be like Hindu theme, or is it just this area? I wonder.
What the fuck, this game has zombies?
Yeah, didn't you fight zombies in the beginning of Dragon Dogma 1? I feel like that was a thing. Well, Wobbly at the beginning of 1. Dragon Dogma have a lot of X. I feel like I remember like fighting like zombie possessed like people in the beginning of Wobbly the beginning. Within like the fought like 20-ish hours anyway. Maybe I'm getting that confused with something else, but I thought that was Dragon Dogma. Yeah, cause when I played Dragon Dogma 1, I never really did any of the story stuff. Like, the second I was able to be free, I was just off, you know? I was doing my normal open world stuff where I'm just gonna run off in, like, a random direction, and I see you in, like, 400-hour main plot. But that's how I just play open world games in general. Okay, we done? Yay, we done. Cause remember that is my whole thing of like a lot of like open world gaming. Like I must do every dungeon, I must get every hidden item, I must unlock every fat travel point, along and nothing locked behind story progression. And if there is story progression, then I would do the story to unlock the net part, and then I'm off again. Like story stuff is always something like the last thing I always do, if the game will let me. You know, kind of a reason why, like, 500 plus hour deep in Dune, and I'm just now leaving the tutorial. Cause that's how I roll, chap. I blame Driver and GTA for that, by the way. And then Ubisoft games that we imported.
Grinding explore, so I'm not doing story. I do side quests, but I'm hard farming, so whenever you play I might be the highest. Wahahaha.
Maybe. Cause I need to look and see like what level I got. I don't even remember. Realistically, I guess it doesn't really matter. Cause whenever I do go back, I would just start
CM
over.
has Albert at 59. I'm already level 26. Lol.
Yeah, you catching up. You will be there probably in the next few days. But yeah, whenever I go back, I would just start over because I don't remember anything really.
Your pawn is level 25, so you're probably 25.
Ah, okay. Well, I get to answer that question. So, leave there your window. Because that was within 17 hours. I'm pretty sure I have like a little over 17 hours. But I guess it's not too bad. If I'm around 25. I wonder if the map level is still 200. And then not counting like all the job system stuff, I guess. So like easily to say you probably could get around 3-ish hundred hours out of the game if you want.
Bollocks be stupid fast him fighting in the mist, and holy shit him getting like 20 kx per hour.
Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I take it back. You could be around 130 by the end of the week.
If I run into a boss, it's a bonus 710 kx.
Yeah, because there's a lot of war bosses, right? I'm pretty sure there is.
I'm at aim for 999 because fuck it.
Wait, is that the cap? Do we know that the cap? You're playing Decaya now, technically. If that is the cap. Wait, north? Man, I do gotta say it. These little Quito for flying is a little more spread out. Can you guys please leave me alone? I don't want to fight. I'm just trying to do a quest. Well, they gonna make me fight. Oh, oh. There it is. There's the boundary.
Remember RPG game? I dominate playing grindy games like Foxy and Disgaea or any Final Fantasy game and Diablo Hardcore. Come at me 8D.
That is true. Remember, you from the olden days. You're in the olden day of just spinning around in circle for hours. The true RPG experience. Like 100% the true final any RPG experience. Also, hang on. I probably need to get my companion, shouldn't I?
I will be doing NG plus if I beat the story. Wanna see if it makes the mobs and more exp game.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know if they will do anything. Hopefully they go the Dark Soul route and will add new quests and new NPCs, new items. Hopefully it goes that way.
I assume it should write greater than
You would
underscore
think.
greater than.
You would think bare minimum it would make the enemy harder. If it not just keep all your item type new game
Copilot
parts.
says everything
Yes, that
transfer
would be
over
Rad's at
except
Han.
story quest
Hardly
stuff.
anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Do you trust?
Completely. Without the satrap and his line, Rajadhan would not exist. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever
Time to
since,
talk B1 in the
a member
next.
of that
If it's just
esteemed lineage
B1 more
has inherited
powerful
this somewhat unique position.
and nothing else
You
changed.
see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Rajadhan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
By the way, the B1
What is the
time
delay
is
with the
44
vessel?
minutes.
I told you I need to adjust those
on
ratios.
PC. That ending of 1
Also,
hour.
WTF is with the cooking in this
all this
game.
way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward
I don't
off its
remember
tempering
cooking. Did I
influence with
cook?
magic trinkets.
See him, did I cook?
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Yeah, this is getting into, I think this is the other thing that show from the Monster Hunter nets. Cause Monster Hunter do the same thing as well, of like, I thought like food looking extremely good. I also get that also Final Fantasy 16 thing as well. Well, not 16, 15 I mean. 15 also did this. Hey, who knows? Maybe the dev just went and cooked food and just took F&Bs of it. Just F&B food. I wouldn't put it a pat though, especially with on track record. I wouldn't doubt it just F&B food. You gonna try to tap me? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Not that far away.
You know what I hear? I hear the sound sound of you shutting the fuck up.
I'm not doing anything, Joe.
7?
I'm just walking.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh. This is a bit more depressing than even I was
I meant
imagining.
flying too, Joe.
Figures.
Why is everybody lying about this game?
I don't know. I don't know why people say this is a good game. I don't know, Joe. I have no idea. Wait, where am I going? Uphill? Maybe because it got Gobble almost. Maybe that's the reason. Because everybody recognized the greatness that it Gobble. Let's be real here. Speaking of that, I need to look into that, chat. When is the new Blu-ray supposed to be out? I need to figure that out. Also, I need to figure out, like, do we have a US date for the movie yet? Because I think they said that movie was supposed to come to the US. I need to look into that. Because that movie came out in October. At least in Japan, anyway. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, God. I'm being kidnapped. Chad, I'm being kidnapped. I wasn't expecting to be kidnapped. I get why this is happening. Let me look. Do we got a date? Wait, on Media Blaster? Wait, whoa.
Just fucked up the Dullahan, Lee's Jew.
Chat. Is it on Amazon yet? Wait, what did you fuck up? Wait, the last expansion. I was joking with Sam at like, how much you want to bet at like I'm gonna love Dawn Trail. I was joking with Sam about that, off and on. Because everyone hate Dawn Trail, watch it. I'm gonna love it. I'm calling it now. Oh my god, yeah. God damn, why is it only on Media Blast though?
Just remember, it's a new story chapter, has nothing to do with 1.0 Endwalker lol.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, why I'm hoping I like it. Because we can get away from this bullshit. Because every, I think I was telling, what was that? Was it Mason or maybe it was Genesis I was talking about that with? Well, this storyline right now is a whole bunch of carrots. And every time I find a carrot, I'm like, oh, okay, I can get invested in this. And then they take that carrot and drop it in fire and it just burns away. So it's there was only maybe 5% of the storyline I even care about. Like I said, it had little moments here and there. So I'm hoping Dawn Trail is since the way people bitch and moan about it, they made it sound like it completely decent in every way. From a writing structure and story structure as well. So I'm hoping it will be more in line with oh, maybe I can care about it to a point that won't instantly just
TM,
be
you
torn
love
out.
these trends, bro. Albert said you were furry keck.
Wait, what? Just because I have a full suit down there don't mean nothing. Yeah, you remember Endwalker was the big hype that got a lot of people off of WoW. Also, probably didn't help that WoW was going through some iffy time at that point. But yeah, because like I said,
Albert said his master favored a lot of Beast Trans lol the cat race in Dogma.
Wait, when did the discussion happen? But
so Albert just threw CM under the bus. Here, furry.
You know, it's bound to happen. When you look like Moit Critical, it's bound to happen, you know? I'm just saying.
His porn, Troy. His porn they talk lol.
Oh. Oh, the panda doing it? I see. But yeah, I'm hoping I like Dawn Trail. Also, I got a billion tabs up. There we go. Let me shut that up down. I need to look farther into the Garden New later. But we will see. Cause to be honest, it's I always knew I wasn't the biggest fan of Yoshi P writing, and man, 16 just fucking nailed it home for me. I still think the only thing that was good about 16 was a little bit of stuff with Sid, and I would say maybe the prologue. You know, when you guys are children. And that kind of was it in 16. But yeah, I'm hoping for the bat for Dawn Trail.
Let me go shower. Fuck you, Troy.
Hmm. Hmm.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well. You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea. And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach.
Put you in the fucking box!
Hey, I'm back.
All you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Yee.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
Oh, I can move, Chad.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Man, they really like picking on him in this expansion. Shadow, we seeing things.
What is it? What did you see?
I saw Long. That's who I saw.
Fandaniel. Are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
At long last.
It'd be fine. You probably don't know the details, right?
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments.
And now I'm gonna take it.
We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
Wait, I thought we were gonna be tempted.
I thank you for your kind words.
Well, they're doing dead and
But I would
tempted
prefer
now.
you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will,
That production
then you'll
time?
have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Oh, you got no need to act, lady. We know how that works.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
It'd be fine. We'll get a pig.
But should I
Oil
fail to return,
belts.
then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Oh, we know what you want from us. We're gonna fight the big bad.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
But to be honest, as long as we're not fighting Xeno, I don't think we got anything to worry about. But, you know, elite for us anyway. Alright. Where are we going? Up to the left. Got it. Found him. By the way, I haven't unlocked any blue quests, have I? Okay, there was one blue one down now.
Driving and I'm speeding and I'm
I am
vigorously
driving right now.
masturbating, swerving and I'm screaming and I violently come. I come! Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously masturbating. Come on the wheel and then I come on the dash and then I come on the floor and then I'm done.
How are you doing, BT? How are you doing tonight, my dude? Welcome, welcome. We are officially in Endwalker now. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We getting out. We are almost done. Elite with this storyline, anyway. But yeah, we're getting ready to go into a tower. I'm probably getting ready to fight another summon more than likely. Cause you know, if we're going in there, I guess we're gonna fight. Well, you're walking in there and turning around and leaving, which I doubt. I don't think it'd be that simple.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence.
Dude, 20 inches?
Any moment now.
God, hopefully it done snowing. Hopefully you were able to get the snow out. Or out of the way or whatever you got.
And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
But yeah, hopefully the snow is done.
So far, so good.
Well,
the scale's
I think it's
protection
time to stop
appears to be
map
holding.
producing.
If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
Did the ice ever get, like, involved in it? Or is it still just snow? Also, it's heavy. I guess that means you can make it
A few more
igloo, right?
steps. Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
Back to the boat, lady. Okay, now back to the boat. Alright, never mind. We're going into the tower. Got it. We officially gonna enter. I said we're gonna probably end up fighting a summon. I guess, yeah, this is the first time we actually been inside one of the tower, right? You know, since all the other characters went into it before.
Oh, there we go! Oh, there we go! Oh.
You know, on one hand, we don't gotta worry about being blamework.
Do calm down. You'll only
On the other
hurt
hand.
yourself thrashing about like that.
Welcome back, X.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
Well, she locked forever.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking.
Pull my finger. I promise, bro. Magic trick. Source, bro,
Such
trust me.
hostility. Never before has my artistry so displeased.
Don't worry, if anything, Joe will do it at.
My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Yeah, what are you talking about, man?
Allow me to tell you a story.
Hear my ad.
Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Ascian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Fandaniel who sat on the convocation
Blend
in the
Pepsi
time
with peanut
of the
butter and
final
milk.
days.
Trust me,
Theoretically
shit is
speaking.
bonkers.
Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded.
Wait, you didn't begin at the Ascian?
I have it on good authority. You've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two.
They can make Ascian?
Yes?
Are they secretly vampires now?
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
At your service. Imagine a nation.
So did every Ascian employee?
Prosperity.
Cause they made it sound like in the cutscene they would just say another dimension, you know,
of
species.
unbroken, unshakable peace.
Beyond the ones that got turned into gods, that is.
And ripe for decay.
You are
Yeah, the one that we use for the primal
How
summoning.
you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Maconn. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead. The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Well, I don't think we're getting the elephant lady out.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades.
Well, time to destroy the tower and see if we get set free.
We shall meet again! Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
You know, I was honestly thinking we were going to go down the tower to try to find that item. Then again, I guess since we know it technically work, I guess they can always manufacture more, right? Well, having to base it. So, that might be a thing. The only issue with dealing with him, you know, kidnapping people when they go into the tower or around the tower. The only wild card here. Yay, we got a level. Hey buddy, you got a quittal? Yes you do. Give me quittal, my dude. Okay, where are we heading? Oh, okay. So we are sticking to the chocobo. Got it. Actually, the wet dot not the main toy. I do feel like that. It might not be the main toy. That might be for the quests. Yeah, walk away, buddy. Hey, bud, do you have friends? You seem friendly, so we might be fine. Well, come on, Chocobo, let's play Repel Man. Good thing we were a Mason in a past life. Okay, so we do gotta do all three of these. Got it. Alright. We good? Let me act good as we can be. Alright. Let me see. Am I white? Yep. I was white. That was for the quests, or for the quittal. Oh well, we will turn it in that time we go back to the city. Now that I know that wasn't the main mission. I had a feeling it wasn't, but now that we know, we just be on our way. Don't worry, Bordies, I got no beef with you. I'm just trying to get to the net missions. They got it good. They have stopped chasing me, so I get they understood, chat. Wait, did I get that quittal? No, I did not get that quittal over there. Hey kid, what else do we need? We need to start manufacturing, please.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radz at Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
Oh god, is this a puzzle?
Beneath its hot and piercing gaze,
Don't tell me it's a
bearing
puzzle.
down like a second midday sun.
Huh. This is a bit more depressing than even I was imagining. Figures.
The fragrant haze,
okay,
a
I think we
mixture
good,
of
Joe.
sweet
No puzzle.
incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented
Hey,
by
they have
dancers'
Dancel
feet.
here too.
travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by
Holy shit, this is boring.
streets.
Please stop playing and just talk.
They talking right now. I'm not even playing. Do you see a controller in my hand, Joe? But I ain't playing right now.
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are, Megaduta. It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
But not anymore, I'm guessing?
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
So, who's gonna help us manufacture stuff?
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Don't be evil, don't be evil.
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself.
You almost gotta go
I am
evil,
Ahawan,
shout.
satrap of Radzat-Han. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Also, chat. I think the light's gonna come off. Oh, the lights I don't know mine. Maybe it's because of the way I'm setting. But yeah, somebody got me kind of trapped here. So, I think it's time, chat. It's time to go fully, chat. At what time it is? Yeah, wholesale Elven Layer were taken.
A regrettable incident indeed.
I have the one and only 24
Her colleagues
carat
insist that we
gold
honor her wishes
Labubu.
and trust in the
Then
talisman.
what I do?
That it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others.
Then why'd I have that little boo-boo, Joe?
I am eager to
Or
hear your
ants.
opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I do realize my full helmet looked like a little boo-boo.
I
I
think
do realize
not.
that. I'm a little boo-boo,
This
champ.
charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh, he is evil?
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps?
Chat,
There are no
is he evil?
performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
Oh god, this trip was all odds.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me.
Wait, a dragon?
Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Any dragon gets around, chat.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vitra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelgr and Nidhogg.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat-Han had an alliance with the dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radzat-Han.
But if Vitra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumed my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
You want to add another one to your collection, buddy?
'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Radzat-Han. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my win.
Ah, that would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bare his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radzat-Han. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
and thus denied strength in numbers.
Why is everybody lying about this game?
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a sure path before me. Thou and thy comrades have
it'll be the that thing reason why the dragon was lying, Joe.
Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength
You know what I
would call.
I hear the sound of you. Shut
The
the fuck
scions
up.
have proven themselves the most capable,
What the
and I
fuck are
ask
you
that
talking
you
about?
serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
Wait, you gonna give up shiny?
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Sharlayan is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rads at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
Well, I guess it's time to take a boat, Count. Okay, so we got... Wait, hang on. Is there really no shiny in here? Oh, I can't even cross it. Okay. Well, some of that hope and dream. I wanted to find a teleport out here so I don't have to walk all the way, but that's not happening. Yay! That quest done. Okay. So wait, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to be going back to the capital? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. We turned in that quest before leaving, I guess. Alright. Where are you, team? Also, is it snowing? Why is it snowing? Also, did I ever get this? Yes, I did. Okay. I couldn't remember if I got that or not. Well, I get that quest chain done, huh? Okay, time to see if we get anything good from this. Man, still nothing, huh? Okay, can I teleport up to that? Oh, I don't have it. Okay, never mind. We are walking then. Yeah, we just gonna go grab that will bounce. Okay, there we go. Now that's done. Wait, did I say all of them? Wait, I thought it was 2 I didn't have. Hey, what up, Quayon? Man, that place is shiny. Hey, there's not that many books they want me to find. That'll be good. Wait, was that the wrong book? Oh, never mind. I get there with a little trial and error now. Well, L2. Okay, did that count? Nope, it did not count. There we go. Okay. We good here? Or do I gotta click on it again? So, what's the big discovery, team? Pull that now up. Yay, there we go. Are we done here now? Okay, chat. Did that give me any equipment that I can use? 5:15. I feel like I gotta be getting close, right? Cause I feel like I should be getting something here soon. You know, you would think. Man, all the way over there? Okay. Teleporter it is. Okay. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. Also, why ain't it wet? Okay, never mind. Not what you're telling me. There you are, lady. Is it time to get you some pants? Maybe? Or, you know, we could use them to tell the gay people. You know, either or, I guess. Wait, who else are we talking to? Oh, you. You think you're hiding behind the sign, lady. Yeah, make it a little harder to see you. Man, are we just trying to get everyone on our team now? We're buying a lot of free lunch today, chap. Just saying. Okay, that one? Okay, hang on. Are we almost done here? Also good that they're on the same side I'm on. Made it a little bit more easier. Yeah, this is a little bit, but not like the Warts Hub. At least it's only one zone-ish. Technically. I'm very happy about that. Also, how the coffee.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy. To keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been, how being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Hey, maybe more coffee you drinking, lady.
A vast complex beneath the island. Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Well, at least we have a lead. That'll eat something, I guess. Well, I guess we gotta investigate that, huh? And we will go ahead and investigate that.
I don't normally get like super excited or super hyped for games. I just don't. I'm jaded, I'm old, I'm middle-aged, the fire's gone out, the spark has died, I see something amazing and I just kind of think, meh.
Speaking of being old, Joe, I thought I fit my sleep schedule, Chad. I really did. I thought I fit my sleep schedule with that nap and waking up at 5 p.m. yesterday, but sadly, no. But then again, I did have to get up early today because we had to go do PO Bot stuff and whatnot. The tiredness is hitting, so I guess we will continue that lead next Sunday, Chad. And for now, I'm going to try to get Diana off me and try to go to sleep. Not Diana right now, or will be Diana in a moment, Joe. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully more awake, because I don't have to be up early tomorrow. So, and we can break our old man course. We will break our old man course and be good. It will happen, Chad. It will happen. But for now, I'm gonna fight with a cat and pass out. So, I'll be back tomorrow for more shenanigans. You be good, Joe. Don't push anybody down the stairs. And we will see what tomorrow brings, chat. But for now, give me probably like a minute or two. I will get VODs up. Yes, I'm gonna put VODs up since I'm going to bed. So if you watch it on Twitch, don't go anywhere. Give me like 5 minutes or so, maybe less. I will get VODs up. If you watch it on YouTube, Get your light favors acquired. Come on over to twitch.tv/troymaconn. YouTube streams will be ending, but Twitch streams will continue. So, enjoy the VOD, champ. Where's my mouth? That's my mouth. Enjoy the VODs, and I will see you tomorrow for shenanigans. Have yourself a good night, chat.